Hello and welcome to the EFL review for this week, game week 42 in the Championship and for Sky Bet League One, respectively. So it's big games, big talking points, and the promotion race takes another twist in the Championship. So let's just get straight into these review shows. So we start on Friday night where Burnley beat Norwich by 2-1. Burnley taking the lead in this one via Hannibal Mabry, ex-Birmingham player, of course, and ex-Manchester United, and Sevilla had a few issues there. But yeah, Jadon Anthony then doubling Burnley's lead in this one to make sure that they got the 3 points in this one and got over the line. That was the most important thing for Burnley in this one. And then was it Jack Stacey who grabbed a goal back for Norwich in the 78th minute, I should say. Good result for Burnley. Level on points for Leeds, and after Sheffield United's loss, they will be definitely bumping for glory after that one. So yeah, good win for Burnley, and they still stay level on points for Leeds. Burnley 2, Norwich 1. Leeds 2, Preston 1 in the little local affair. This game was decided within 13 minutes because all three goals were scored within the first 13 minutes of this one. Manor Solomon scoring in the 4th minute, not before. Kessler Hayden fighting back in the 6th minute for Preston, and then Jaden Bogle scoring in the 13th minute to put Leeds back ahead, and it stayed like that. Stats-wise, showed that Leeds deserved to win, had 20 shots compared to Preston's 3, had a 3.53 XG, so Leeds probably should have scored more in this game. They wouldn't really care about that. They stay level on points with Burnley, and after Sheffield United's slip up, they look good for the Premier League. Do Leeds United, so yeah, good result for Leeds, and they move swiftly onwards and upwards and look to be Premier League bound next season. Next, Plymouth 2, Sheffield United 1. A very, very big win for Miron Muslic and Plymouth Argyle in this one, with the 2 late goals from Hardy and Chijani in the 88th minute. There's a bit of trouble after this, Chris Wilder being a dick, but I'm not sure why. Plymouth fans are celebrating in front of Sheffield United fans. Never have liked Chris Wilder in those situations. But yeah, good win for Plymouth though. On the pitch, we are talking about Plymouth. Small hopes of staying up now after a few sides lost around them. They're only 3 points off safety now, are Plymouth Argyle, with Derby's draw at Portsmouth yesterday. Raksaki put Sheffield United in the lead with a very curling goal into the top left-hand side of the goal. Good finish from him. And very, very good goal from him. And Sheffield United, poor loss for them, and now are like 5 points behind Leeds and Burnley, so they've got a lot of work to do for the end of the season. Stats-wise, Plymouth was a fairly even game of football. Sheffield United weren't really in it for Plymouth. It was probably deserved of a draw, this one, but Plymouth seemed to nick it at the end. So yeah, good result for Plymouth, and they have a small chance of staying up now, and the table just shows that. Good win for Plymouth Argyle. Cardiff 0, Stoke 1, a big win at the bottom of the table for Stoke City in this one. It was an own goal from William Fish, I think ex-Manchester United player for Cardiff City in this one. Cardiff have more shots than Stoke and probably deserve to win this match overall, but Stoke were the team that got a really unlucky own goal against them. So yeah, good result for Stoke City in this one, and they'll just keep plodding along now, will Stoke, and they look well drilled to stay up now because they're well clear, and they're like 6 points cleared out of the drop. Correct me if I'm wrong. So yeah, good win for Stoke in this one. They beat Cardiff by 1-0, and it was decided by an own goal, and Victor Johansson with an absolute belter of a game, saving all those chances from Cardiff. A good win for Mark Robin's side. Knows what he's doing in the Championship. Good manager for this level. Good win for Stoke, and they move on against Cardiff, and Cardiff looking real danger, don't they? Big Val has finally won a game as Blackburn head coach, and I'm not sure how they've done it. They've beaten Luton by 1-0. Luton having all the chances, 18 shots to 4. Luton really deserved of the win in this one, but they just couldn't get it in the end, and they're really, really unlucky to come away with a loss in this one. It's a good result for Blackburn, and yeah, I mean, they probably need to win all their games, but they won't to get in the playoff places. I just can't see it happening under Valeri and Ishmael, and yeah, a very, very good win for Blackburn, even down to 10 men as well. Stats wise, Luton absolutely all over them, and Yuki Hashi, man of the match, and grabbing the goal. The red card went to who did the red card go to? Christy Montgomery. There, came on as a substitute, I think, in this one. No, he didn't. He started the game and got sent off. But good win for Valerian Ishmael and for Blackburn, and Luton looking like it's going to be back-to-back relegations for them. Millwall 1, Middlesbrough 0. Very, very good result for Alex Neil's side, and their playoff hopes stay alive, don't they? For Millwall, good result for them in this one. Deserved winners by the looks of it. Middlesbrough's away form, they do really struggle away from home, but yeah, getting the goal with Nagili in the, what minute was it? In the, was it, the 65th minute. Sorry about that, folks. 65th minute. Grabbed the goal. Millwall deserved of the win under Alex Neil. They're a really solid side and a really tough side to beat are Alex Neil and Millwall. Stats wise, show it as well. 13 shots to 11. Probably Middlesbrough could have got something from this game. 2 points off the playoffs now. Millwall, they couldn't scrape in the playoff places. Yeah, good win for Millwall. Michael Carrick's side struggling a bit, but yeah, I mean, that back line of Millwall, Leonard, Kramer, Cooper, Bryan, brilliant for Millwall at the back. But yeah, very, very good win for Millwall. And Middlesbrough, just another lacklustre performance from Michael Carrick's men in this one. And Millwall get another win. Portsmouth 2, Derby 2. Portsmouth grabbing a last-minute goal in this one. And, well, Robert Atkinson getting a brace for Portsmouth, but also kicking one in his own net, that's right, and letting Derby go 2-1 up in that game was a crucial goal from Atkinson to get the goal back. Derby probably should have won this under John Eustace, and because apparently Schmidt's made some absolute worldie saves, as he has done for the second half of this season for Pompey. Colby Bishop missed a penalty in this one, poor penalty from him. Didn't have the greatest game overall, as you would expect for him. Portsmouth should stay up. I mean, Derby are fighting for their lives at the bottom. But Jerry Yates, Marcus Harness Mendes line, they should stay up with that attacking force. Should Derby, it's definitely championship quality. Portsmouth just got a bit unlucky in this game, I think. Could have won it, could have lost it, and both sides could have said that, really. But a good point for, well, a solid point for both. Derby less so because they conceded the 91st minute and they're looking to stay up. So yeah, decent point. I think Portsmouth will be fine to stay up in this one, but yeah, Derby will be disappointed with John Eustace. QPR 1, Bristol City 1, and this was a bit of a halt in the Bristol City playoff charge because they have only picked up a point here. Cameron Dembele taking the lead for Queen's Park Rangers before Earthy hit back in the 30th minute. Good response from Bristol City straight back, but then they just couldn't finish the dinner, and QPR actually probably should have won this game in fact, and Bristol City just looked really poor. So come away with a point. They'll probably be a little bit lucky, but it's another point on the board. Bristol City, they are now drop outside. No, they stay in the playoffs on 64 points. They should be all right for playoffs here, Bristol City. Could you believe it if they got playoffs instead of finishing like 10th, 11th, 12th, 13th area in the table? Yeah, 13 shots to 5. QPR definitely deserved to win this one. George Earthy getting the goal. Ben Pring, absolute baller. Cameron Pring, sorry. I'm surprised if any Premier League or like Leicester or somebody come for him next season. But yeah, decent point for QPR. Bristol City probably a drop points and they might just get sucked back into that playoff race instead of being solidified in there. So yeah, good point for QPR. Bristol City, poor lacklustre performance in this one. Sheffield Wednesday 0, Oxford 1. A massive result for Oxford United and Gary Rowett's side. Sam Long grabbing the goal in the 79th minute for Oxford. Sheffield Wednesday having 15 shots to 13. Fairly even game of football. Sheffield Wednesday probably feel like they were probably a bit unlucky to not come away with anything in this one. Oxford, that's a big win for them, and they move up onto 48 points now. 6 points clear of Cardiff City in the relegation zone. Very good result for Oxford. Yeah. And deserved of the win. They had Sheffield. They get revenge from earlier on in the season when they lost to Sheffield Wednesday by 3-1. Danny Rowe is seems to be losing the plot a little bit. I think they're not getting paid and Chancery and all that. So that's why Sheffield Wednesday are on a downward trajectory. If they had proper owners, Danny Rowe would be getting them promoted. It's simple as that. Yeah, really good result for Oxford, and they move on and look like they are going to survive in the Championship for their first year. Sunderland 0, Swansea 1, and I said you need momentum going into those playoffs, and Sunderland are not having that. A 1-0 defeat to Swansea at home, not good. Result for them. It's really bad for Sunderland. It just doesn't get any worse for them. But yeah, apart from that, decent. It's a good win for Swansea. I mean, go to Stadium of Light, really tough place to go, and they getting the job done over Sunderland in this one. Stats show that Sunderland probably should have won this. 12 shots tonight. Swansea gave them a go there, and Ben Kamango's goal was the difference in the end in the 58th minute. Swansea all round, they're either really good or really bad. Swansea, you never know which one's going to turn up, do you? But yeah, this was the good Swansea, and yeah. And Sunderland need momentum going into these playoffs, or you just simply won't get promoted. It's as simple as that. Stadium of Light will be up for it in the playoffs, though, so you never know if they can get a good home leg on the bounce. But yeah, good win for Swansea away from home. They're not in any danger, are they? But yeah, poor result for Sunderland. I know they'll get in the playoffs, but still, very poor result. And the final game in the Championship this weekend was West Brom 2, Watford 1. West Brom with a good result there, and getting back in the playoff race under Tony Murray, a big 3 points for them sides, and this almost eliminates Watford from the playoff race, doesn't it? Colin Grant and Mikey Johnston getting the 2 goals for West Bromwich Albion in this one, and then Moses Sissoko, ex-Spurs, remember, getting the goal in the 76th minute to pick one back and make it a little bit nervy for Tony Murray's side at the end of the game. Stats-wise, showed 10 shots. Watford actually had more shots, probably could have won this game then. And by missing, but they did miss 0 big chances. West Brom missed 3, so probably could have had more. West Bromwich Albion in this one. Will they go up? Probably not. And I could definitely see them getting in the playoffs, but I don't think they'll go up. It'll be like last season. They got battered by Southampton last year, didn't they? So yeah, I can't see them going up. But yeah, I think West Brom will be fine. And I think they might just sneak in the playoffs maybe, and this eliminates Watford and Tom Cleverley from the playoffs now as West Brom beat Watford 2-1. A quick Championship table review then. Live for Plymouth, Luton just hanging on there by the skin of their teeth. Cardiff and Derby definitely do not want to get sucked in even more, as they already are sucked into this relegation battle. Hull, if they do lose to Coventry on Monday night, that will be problems for them. Portsmouth should be all right if they can keep their good home form. They've got some winnable games coming up. Stoke are going to be fine, even though they just seem to flirt with relegation each season. Oxford in 17th are going to be fine. Under Gary Rowett knows what he's doing. He just was appointed at the wrong time last season. Preston in 16th are going to be fine. QPR, Sheffield Wednesday, Norwich, Swansea and Watford and Blackburn are all your mid-table good fodder, as some people like to say on Ultimate Team on FIFA. So yeah, they're all good mid-table fodder. Millwall, Middlesbrough, West Brom, all in with a shout at the playoffs. All 2 points off the playoffs, depending on what Coventry do on Monday night against Hull. But that could really open anything up. Bristol City in 5th, look like they're going to get in the playoffs. Sunderland in 4th will get in the playoffs because they're not going to get top 2 and they're not going to go outside the playoffs. So Sunderland are confirmed 4th. Sheffield United really have lost it and have lost the plot. I think they're going to be in the playoffs now, and they might struggle to win in the playoffs as well. And Burnley and Leeds looking for an immediate return to the Premier League. Burnley and Leeds back after 2 years. So yeah, that is the Championship table review. Let's jump straight into Sky Bet League One. To League One we go, and Birmingham City have been crowned champions, where as Wrexham drew away at Wigan. Yeah, good point for Wigan. Ryan Lowe, I mean, they're not creating a lot and probably should have won this game due to what I've seen and what Wrexham fans have said. But this means Birmingham have been crowned champions if it wasn't already going to be finalised. Yeah, and after Wycombe's win against Stevenage, this just gets the top 2 race just that little bit more interesting, doesn't it? As Wrexham have dropped a point here. Yeah, Wycombe probably should have won this game. Only 10 shots in the whole game. Very poor game of football. The subs didn't work for Wrexham. The defence was good. Okonkwo, how is he playing for Wrexham? I think he is a high-level Championship Premier League goalkeeper. But that is Wrexham for you. Yeah, decent point for Wigan. They should be all right. They're going to stay up. So, yeah, Wigan 0, Wrexham 0 in this one. And decent point for Wigan. Wrexham lose out to Wickham and lose 2 points. Wycombe 1, Stevenage 0. Good win for Wycombe Wanderers. Another last-minute.com winner for Wycombe as Caleb Taylor got the goal in the 91st minute on the West Bromwich Albion low knee. I think, correct me if I'm wrong on that one. Wycombe deserved the win in this one. 14 shots to 9. Had the momentum all up for them throughout the game. They're really unlucky to... they're really unlucky to not score more goals in this game. And Richard Kone has been average since he's come back from injury. So, yeah, I'm not sure what is going on there for Wycombe and himself. But, yeah, get the job done. It's only 1 point between Wycombe and Wrexham. This is going to be some thrilling end to the Sky Bet Champion League 1 season. So, yeah, good win for Wycombe and gently moving on against Stevenage here. And a good win over Stevenage too. And, yeah, 2 points off Wrexham. So let's do this. A bit of an unexpected result now as Barnsley battered Bolton 4-1. And I've just seen one of the away stand seats on Twitter. It's quite funny. But yeah, I'm not sure how I'm meant to sit in that. But besides that, on the game itself, Barnsley absolute deserved winners in this one and completely controlled the game against Bolton. And yeah, very deserved win. And they move onwards. And Barnsley have absolutely battered Bolton here, and Stephen Schumacher's side don't look quite ready for the playoffs yet. Need a bit of momentum going into them, of course. But yeah, Barnsley deserved the win here, deserved stats, 18 shots to 12. Bolton had higher XG, but yeah, Barnsley just could be more clinical at the end of the day and racing into a 3-goal lead before Bolton hit back. But yeah, good win for Barnsley. They're not going to get in the playoffs, but that Humphreys up front looks like a real poacher's striker, pace, clunky, good, very good player, him. And don't forget Jarlo as well. Barnsley, when they're on it, very good side. But yeah, poor result for Bolton. Top 6 hopes take a dent. Bristol Rovers 1, Exeter 2, and Bristol Rovers now drop into the relegation places as they are starting to struggle now under manager Inigo Calderon. Is he made for this division? I'm not sure. He is, and Burton and Gary Bowyer have now leapt above them in those places as Exeter getting a big win and confirming their status for League One next year. Pretty much, I don't think it's mathematically possible. It is mathematically, they still can go down, but they are going to be safe. Bristol Rovers having 15 shots, just not being in clinical. It's the same as the Birmingham game. It's been the story of Bristol Rovers season, really, just not creating. Well, they're creating chances, but they're not being clinical in the right areas. Bit unlucky, you have to say, but yeah, good win for them. Exeter City in this one, but yeah, Bristol Rovers been ruining those missed chances. Soteria seems to be their only bit of quality in that team, but yeah, good win for Exeter, and they move on against Bristol Rovers and pretty much stay up now. And Gary Caldwell's side look good to stay up, so yeah, good win for Exeter over Bristol Rovers here. Burton 3, Huddersfield 0, and this pretty much confirms that Huddersfield aren't going to be finishing in the playoffs this season. Well, it just does, doesn't it? Reading are on 69 points. So, yeah, I really can't see them finishing playoffs. Really good win for Burton. They're fighting for their lives at the bottom of League One. Really going to be a tough opponent for Birmingham when we go to Burton on Easter Monday. But yeah, very, very good win for Burton. 3-0 winners, deserved of the win. 16 shots to 5. Huddersfield didn't even have a shot at the target in this game, as how bad Huddersfield Town were in this game, and sacking Michael Duff was the wrong decision. Roman Burrell, really, really good player. He was on the start. He got a brace in this one. And Julian Larson getting the other goal for Burton. Yeah, good win for them. They beat Huddersfield by 3-0 in this one. Cambridge 0, Charlton 1, a good result for Charlton and Tyrese Campbell. Tyrese Campbell? No. Yes, Tyrese Campbell getting the opening goal for Charlton in the 14th minute and then just held on against Neil Harris's side. Yeah, I think they are all right. Charlton, Cambridge had more shots, just didn't create really enough big chances to win this game of football. It's a good goal from Tyrese Campbell outside the left box, curled it in and went all the way in. yeah, good result for Charlton. They're basically going to be in the playoffs now. Could they really go and challenge Wrexham and Wycombe along with Stockport? I think they've got to hope for Wrexham and Wycombe to have a serious drop-off on them to keep winning games, which is difficult in this league. So yeah, good result for Charlton. They keep plodding away and getting that momentum into the playoffs under Nathan Jones, and they have the squad with the likes of Matt Godden, Luke Berry in their team, Connor Coventry, the guy from West Ham. So yeah, they do really look good, and they need momentum going to the playoffs, and that's exactly what they've got under Nathan Jones. Charlton with another big win over Cambridge. Crawley 1, Leyton Orient 3, and is this the nail in the coffin for Crawley Town and Scott Lindsay? I think he'll stay there next season. They might be able to bounce back up. But yeah, very, very good result for Leyton Orient in this one, and they get another job done over their nearest and dearest, little mini rivalry between, even though Crawley's near London Gatwick Airport. And yeah, it's a bit of a derby, but Leyton Orient, good win, Leyton London side. Stats show it, and they just sealed the 2 quick goals from Charlie Kelman, 52nd and then 53rd with the penalty. Fairly even game of football. Crawley just didn't really create a lot. They did miss a big chance, but Leyton Orient also did the same. 2 penalties in this game, and then Jamie Dodley finally concealing it. Well, he was sealing it at the end in the 92nd minute. So yeah, good win for Leyton Orient, and they're only 3 points off the playoffs now. They do it under Richie Wellens. Let's see. But yeah, good win for Leyton Orient and over Crawley here. Lincoln 1, Shrewsbury 1. I think Shrewsbury are just about hanging on, but they will be relegated next game no matter what happens. I think they needed to lose, and some other team needed to. Bristol Rovers needed to avoid defeat, which didn't happen, obviously, as they lost to Exeter City. Tom Bayliss getting man of the match in this one. Shrewsbury get a decent point away at Lincoln. Yes, they're playing nothing to play for. Both sides got a bit of nothing to play for at the moment. Decent point for Shrewsbury this, but they're not going to stay up. They move on to 30 points under Michael Appleton. 12 points from safety. It is looking really, really grim for the Shrews. Lincoln, yeah, Michael Scabala's side, they won't be looking at too much into this decent point for them. Not really gonna. It's not a decent point. It's probably 2 points dropped. In fact, for Michael Scabala's side, they're on 55 points. They are not going to be going anywhere this season. So yeah, decent point for both, and they both just move on. So yeah, Lincoln 1, Shrewsbury 1 in this one, and yeah, decent point for Shrewsbury. Lincoln probably 2 points missed and 2 points dropped at home at the LNE Art Community Stadium. So yeah, Lincoln 1, Shrewsbury. Northampton 0, Reading 0, not much in this one. Reading get another point and somehow gained over their rivals. But yeah, Joe Pereira keeping Reading in this one with a few blistering saves. I don't want the word to describe that. Great saves. Northampton were down to 10 men in the 73rd minute when Nestor Guinness-Walker got sent off. But yeah, it was a really poor game of football. Reading 12 shots to 9. Nothing really created in this one. Bit of a sluggish game of football. Joe Pereira, as I said, getting man of the match. Not a lot to gloss over. Northampton 0, Reading 0. Reading get another point closer to the playoffs. Could they really get in the playoffs if they don't go extinct? Yes, they definitely can. Northampton, however, yeah, I think they're just about safe, aren't they? It's between Burton and Bristol Rovers to stay in the division. So yeah, Northampton 0, Reading 0. And yeah, point for both doesn't really affect them at the moment. It might affect Reading come later, the end of this season. Stockport 3, Rotherham 1, and could really Stockport mount a challenge to Wycombe and Wrexham in this one. Good result after Malik Wilkes took the lead for Rotherham, and you thought Rotherham were going to get off to another win, but not until Diamond equalised in the 42nd minute, and then Stockport just took control from there, and that's what they like to do. They seem to start games poorly, Stockport, and then they grow into them, and are definitely at home anyways. But yeah, 70 shots to 6, deserved the win. But yeah, full deserved of the win, 2.17 XG. Brad Hill's getting man of the match, young 21-year-old. Right back, very good fullback. Ollie Norwood in there from experience in Carl Wootton. The goal scorer has been there for ages from the National League, has Carl Wootton for Stockport County. So yeah, good win for them over Rotherham United in this one. And yeah, could they really mount a challenge to the top two in Wrexham and Wycombe? So yeah, Stockport beat Rotherham by 3-1 in this one. A quick scan over the League One table. Then Shrewsbury can be relegated next game. Cambridge and Crawley the weekend after if they don't pick up results quickly enough. Bristol Rovers and Burton definitely going to be the ones dueling it out. Maybe Northampton and Mansfield and the others if they can't pick up results. Yeah, Wigan in 17th. Yeah, Ryan Lowe should be able to keep them up, but it's definitely getting tight. Peterborough didn't play this week, obviously, in the Veterinary Trophy later on today. Exeter in 15th, Stephen in 14th, Rotherham, Lincoln, Barnsley, and Blackpool all mid-table. Good fodder. Maybe Blackpool outside chance. Maybe if they can pick two good results, they need some big results coming up though. Huddersfield 9th, outside chance. Bolton, Leighton Orient are probably the real challengers. Bolton take a massive hit after losing 4-1 to Barnsley. Leighton Orient picking up the win this weekend over Crawley Town. So yeah, good result for them. And yeah, Charlton. I think the playoffs is set, to be honest. I think Wycombe, I think they might give Wrexham a go, but yeah. They might give them a go, but I think it'd be Wycombe, Stockport, Charlton, Reading. I think it'd be as is, and Birmingham obviously have won the league, as we know. So yeah, thank you for watching this review show for the Championship League One. We will be back for predictions for Good Friday. There's quick turnover, so there might not be a review show between Good Friday and Easter Monday fixtures. There should be some prediction videos if we can get them out, get enough time to record them. So yeah, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and thank you as always for watching. Thank you again for watching. Don't forget to hit that sub button.